looking, trying to get a sense of. It's a pretty decent step up. It's just sort of how the miniature was curved. I knew it would be a thing. It would be like the last thing to care about. Probably some sort of elevation. Sorry for the shitty view, everybody. Just taking a look. Rocks are relatively easy to come by. Easy to carve up. Yeah, like skeleton pieces. Yeah, maybe. If that was the case, I'd probably want to have more though. But I think it would make sense just if I can get a rock similarly. If I can get a good fit, and then it wouldn't take long to like kind of paint it up. Pretty much the same as the other ones. I know a rock is like the.
What would you like
Yeah.
for Christmas?
Yeah, simple. I think. I'll just take a piece off of this. It honestly, you know what? It might not even appear to be. It might not even appear to be a rock. It might just appear to be like some elevation that gets slid in there. See, checking the camera angle. No, my rocks are very curated. Yeah, I think that would be pretty. That would sell pretty well, I think. That's what I'll do. Real rock. Please. Get out. Oh, I know you would. Sounds like a lot of work. No, I'll just slide it out of my way. Slide it that way, and give it some texture. I'll take. What's the next? I'll take the Cro-Magnon. Like, what's the civilized? Started to use tools. Started to like carve out a stone wheel. I can accept. I'm willing to take that. Yeah. Cro-Magnon. That's what I thought. That's right. Just Mod Podge and black paint. it's funny when I see people that the whole black magic craft, mixture, whatever. Seen people get all pissy with him. Oh, people have done that before. That's not that's not yours. It's like, guys, he knows that it's just Mod Podge and black paint. It's a bit tongue in cheek, but it's just people getting mad about dumb stuff online. Territorial, even in crafting. But yeah, I agree. He's super awesome. We were just talking a little bit earlier in chat about. Yeah, exactly. He popularized it and put, like, I feel like there's two phases, and I could be wrong, but it's just what I see. It seems like there's kind of two phases of crafters, at least in like the kind of the YouTube age. And the first are the ones that kind of came through with DM Scotty, or that kind of were inspired by DM Scotty. And I feel like then there's the next phase that missed DM Scotty or weren't, paying attention, or weren't there for it, and came in with Black Magic Craft. Weld Bond, water, black, brown, green paint. Nice. Oh. See? Yeah, see, look, there's an earlier phase I'm not even aware of. That seems about right. Of course there should be. What do I know? Well, and that's what's wild. Like, I've had people, because of all my terrain and stuff like that, people post like, oh, you got to make some videos talking about how you make this stuff. I'm like, guys, there's so many people making better how-tos about this stuff. Like, streaming is one thing, but trying to be like instructional, I'm like, guys, just go watch and try to point them to the. It's like half the stuff people like that they see that I have, I just cribbed from other people's stuff. It's like, I'll stick to making my story videos. I still remember when I thought that I would never go beyond. I used to put so much time into dry erase maps. I was like, this is all I'm ever going to need to do. Just getting a dry erase map and just drawing out the dungeon, revealing it as players went. I was like, this is it for me. I'm never going to, it's like, terrain? No, I'm never going to go. That's, I'm not going to do that. So, who the hell knows what's next? Like I said, homemade flock probably, right? That'll be in there somewhere. I mean, it definitely folds easier. I can see the appeal. Yeah, I think you're right on that one. I've never made anything flocked that was very big. Um, I have not done that. I could see wanting to do that though, going the static grass route. Like I said, if I make grass tiles, which I think could be kind of cool. I like that RP Archive has some pretty cool tutorials on that, which I think he uses like a bunch of clay in his, or maybe that's just in his street tiles. I don't remember, but I'm like, I think I could probably make a version of those that is more approachable to me to make a bunch of them, and could like the valuable the gameplay piece of RP Archive's tiles, apart from the artistry, because he's like so damn good at all of his craft. I'm just sitting there. I'm just always just like, I'm sitting there. This is like a high compliment. I'm just sitting there watching his videos. Usually, I'm just like, dude, fuck you, man. Holy cow! It's just always so good. And the precision and all the stuff. It's like, okay, that's not how I approach this stuff. But if I could find an approachable way, I like that mechanically he's got a really good point, which is that hills that are sort of added on top of the grass always feel less engaging than hills that could be made like out of the grass. If the tiles themselves, if the shape kind of the table changed, I'm like, okay, that I like that, and that makes a lot of sense to me. And having the option to do more kind of slopes and hills, I think would make for some more interesting combat scenarios. Yeah. It's definitely a respectful, screw you, man, because it's just like that good. But some really cool ideas, like some stuff, like I said, that I want to experiment with. Like I think he does just a couple inch tiles, or I don't know what square size his, but like I know for me, like I've come to really like my 6-inch tile system. It's not even really a system, but I like 6-inch. That seems to fit really well with kind of the blocky way or the kind of the general size that I tend to build stuff in. I have to, allows me to make considerably fewer tiles. So if I could adapt his ideas and kind of make hills on that type of grid, I think I'd be pretty happy. But I just got done doing what is for me a very large temple tile set, like right before I really started streaming, like 2 months ago, like beginning of the year type of thing. So I am not looking to jump into another tile thing, especially because I don't have my own just generic dungeon tile set. I have sort of like a desert temple dungeon set, but not just sort of like stone